You just scratch your nose, don't worry. Boy.
I'm just waiting until you two have finished. That's
All right.
We finished.
I need silence before our story.
I'm just waiting for you to carry on, you know. I know what you're like for distracting me through this, so I just let it go, you
By
know.
the looks of it, it was your nose distracting you for the itchiness, not me.
Hello and welcome along to Killer Rabbit Podcast. Yay! It's Yorkshire's #1 alternative news podcast where we traverse the canyons of the internet to find the strangest, silliest, and most surreal stories out there and bring them lovingly and delicately, placing them softly into your ear canals. Yes, nice. I'm Sam and I'm joined by Mr. Adam Chase. I nearly got your name wrong.
Boo.
Yeah, the Scatman. I'm joined by the Scatman, everybody. I love the Scatman.
He's good.
I was a big fan. Although he did a second song called Scatman's World.
Was it not as good?
I mean, no. it's the simple answer there.
Why was it not so good?
Because it was the same thing.
Too
You kind of went
scatty.
and it's like that's what you did.
You've done it already.
Yeah, you've done
the
that already.
one-time gimmick, mate. Get a
Yeah.
new thing.
Yeah, I was obsessed with that song when it came out, though.
It was everywhere.
It was everywhere.
It really was.
It was, and I was a big fan. I remember listening to it when I was a kid and thinking it was a really old song. I don't know why, but it was of that particular zeitgeist. I was there living and experiencing Scatman's
Scatman.
world. Yeah, he was a cool guy. Because he stuttered, but didn't never stutter when he sings. That
Like
was
Gareth Gates.
Yes, he was the original Gareth Gates, but I don't.
The Scatman was the original.
I'm not sure Gareth Gates ever did any scatting though. I
Maybe.
don't know.
Like,
I
you
don't know
You
this.
never know. No,
I can't say for certain.
And I don't think Scatman ever ended up with Jordan either. So
Maybe he did, though.
Maybe.
I think everybody ended up with Jordan. I've
At
been with
some
Jordan.
point. Oh,
It's
right.
terrible.
Oh,
I got
maybe I'm
lost
missing
up
out,
there.
Yeah,
She
not
sucked me in. I was
surprised.
stuck in there for 3 weeks.
You were just nearby, weren't you?
I made a little campfire in a stomach cavity. Anyway, that's pretty gross. And I hadn't even introduced the other person who sat next to me, which is better. There he is,
I'm
better.
just happy to stay quiet through that whole.
Yeah, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, definitely a conversation we won't be
It
repeating.
would have gone downhill a lot quicker if I'd been introduced quicker, I suppose.
Well, what are your thoughts on the things we were just talking about? Are you old enough for Scatman? Do you remember
I like
Scatman?
Scatman.
Have you ever lived inside Jordan's cavities?
Lighting fires in her stomach cavity.
Yeah.
No, I've not. I've not even considered it.
Yeah, I think I'm missing out here.
Oh, have you not been involved?
No.
Oh, we
maybe I am.
can sort that out.
Okay,
As soon
that's
as she
good.
knows that you haven't been involved,
That's
she'll be
it,
on. Yeah,
it's on the
she'll be on it.
radar now.
She'll be on it. Yeah, I was obsessed with her as well when I was younger. Before all the work.
Who's that then?
I mean,
Before all the work.
Really, when was that? I don't know
When
if
I-
I've
when I
even
was in
You're
school.
about
seen
Kate
her.
Price.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I can't even remember her before the work.
Oh, I can. When she was, I think she was did like a track girl and stuff. She did stuff with the F1 and stuff. But yeah, before all the work, very, very pretty lady. Which is exactly what I said at 14 years old.
Yeah,
She's a very pretty lady.
I'm sure that's how you put it.
Mummy, have you seen this pretty lady?
Look how pretty she is.
So how we doing, gentlemen?
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah?
It's Saturday. It's not normal recording
And
day.
it's weird recording on a Saturday.
It is.
Has it thrown
It's
you
weird
out?
that I'm sober on a Saturday. That's for sure.
Yeah, you've had to pause your raging social life to come and do
I
it.
thought you were gonna say raging alcoholism.
I thought you were going to say that. You thought I was going to say raging boner. So
Oh, well, it's all gone wrong then. hasn't it?
Oh well, this whole Saturday.
I tried to set you up for a boner joke, and now it's about alcoholism.
I know.
You've
Lower
got
the
problems, my
tone.
friend. You've got problems. Lower the tone. Boners are pretty much in the same area of.
As what?
It's alcoholism.
in-
Stop trying to drink beer through your penis.
It's so refreshing though.
You just put a pint glass on the table and just whap it out and just.
It's like a straw.
Please make sure that is captured. That image there.
This.
Bulgaria. What the fuck?
It's
This
like
general area of
Frank Reynolds when he's the art guy. Look at this. It's
Oh my
beautiful.
god. So beautiful. What were we talking about?
I've had a bad weekend so far.
bad
Why?
weekend. It's only just started.
And I'm going to make a public complaint
Oh.
about delivery companies.
Ooh.
Now, I go by the give them a chance and if they fail again, never
Kill
use
them.
them again.
Kill them.
Kill them. Kill an
I mean,
entire
it's a
company.
good rule, yeah.
My concern is now that I've used
All of them.
I've used them all. There's only 3 really in the
Did
UK.
Just Eat do bad for you?
Just Eat. No, Just Eat are okay, but they're for your local takeaways.
Yeah.
Because
I
the
refuse to
surcharge
use-
on Macca's and things like that is a joke.
What are we talking
Yeah.
about here? Food delivery.
Yeah.
delivery.
So
I
refuse-
always thought you were like Hermes parcel.
No, you don't have any
force.
choice on that. You go on a company and they go, this will
This
be
is-
delivered by
yeah,
Hermes.
that's it.
Or now it's called every.
When we say delivered, we use that word very, very
DPD are amazing, so shout out to
DPD
DPD.
are great.
Yeah, they're the best. What Yodel, they'll just chuck it at your house
And
in the
Hermes.
general
Deep-
direction.
deep-
Yeah,
Hermes,
and
Hermes will set it on fire, piss on it, throw it through your window, and then call your mum a slag.
Yeah, Hermes are fucking terrible.
They're not Hermes anymore. We're
sorry,
misbranding
what-
every.
Every.
Because every fucking time they get it
isn't
wrong.
So they're like, everybody hates us, let's change our name.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
what's
what they're
happened there.
They
doing.
decided they couldn't be named after the god of delivery.
The god of delivery.
I am Hermes, the god of delivery.
Bow before
me.
Hermes wasn't a stork, man.
What was Hermes?
Hermes was he was the dude with the wings on his feet, right?
Wing feet?
Yeah, but what was the god of? He was a god.
But I don't think he was a god of delivery. I don't think they had many deliveries in ancient Greece. How many Uber Eats drivers?
What do you
worked
think?
for-
What do you think happens at the end of pregnancy?
Yeah, that's why I said he's not a stork, mate.
Yeah, but, okay.
You guys keep going on.
Come on, Sam's googling it. We got to chat.
So it's something to do with
Hermes
is
is
the
the
bringer
god-
of something or something. It's something to do with.
Bringer of the comedy.
It was called Hermes because of the fact that they delivered parcels.
I'm guessing they've chosen him as their.
But that's why they can't call him that anymore because with that shit.
You're not far off, actually. Greek,
I know I'm
Greek,
not.
Greek god of herds and trade. Herald of the gods.
Herds and trade.
Yeah, but
Not
not delivery.
Not delivery.
But trade.
Not delivering.
Trade
though.
delivers. Anyway, so
They
DPD.
just have gods of everything. Fucking god of Ribena.
The
Yeah,
the
the
Greeks
Greeks
did.
did.
This is a table. There must be a god.
What's the god of the god of tables called?
Tablets.
It's got to be true. That's two people. Two people said that at the same time.
Confirmed.
Tablets is
I've
the
just heard
god
like a
of
crack
tables.
of thunder there in the background. It's weird. Though.
Zeus, we're ready.
I am Tablus. You mentioned my name. Bow before me.
Make me a table.
We
Ah,
need
you
a
meant to do
better
that.
table.
No, you make it, and I give you instructions.
I've seen these really good ones on TikTok that they keep putting these videos on. Can you make me one of them, please?
Well, a little table with
Have
some,
you
with some
seen
nice
them?
legs and some little chairs around the
Say
side.
what,
Oh, some chairs.
I don't watch table TikTok videos.
No,
I don't watch
there's
TikTok.
there's
to
a
be
big
fair.
thing on TikTok at the moment with all these people that make these epoxy tables. You know, with they get some woods.
Epoxy table.
They get some
Look at
wo-
that epoxy.
They get some woods and they
get some
put
woods?
epoxy in it to make like special effects and stuff, right? And I was watching one, and this dude's talking about the pricing of them. Guess how much for a table? Like a table, it's like a dining table.
How much
5,000.
for an epoxy dining table? Or
Five-
just-
Yeah, so
What
it's,
the fuck's
it's wood.
epoxy?
It's
Epoxy-
wood.
a resin.
Oh,
It's
it's
a
like
resin.
it's like liquid plastic when it hardens. It's like that solid
Giggity.
clear plastic, but they put colours in it and stuff.
Gigadina.
But he
Yeah,
puts
I don't know.
he puts designs in it and stuff. So I was watching one, and it's a big piece of wood, and he treats it all, sends it all down, really nice, and then he gets Cthulhu carved in it, and then he's putting like
Cthulhu,
yeah,
you said.
Cthulhu.
Cthulhu.
Then he's using epoxy in each bit in the bits to kind of accentuate the design. He's going to use some epoxy that glows even in light for like some runes and stuff. So it's going to look fucking dope, and it takes a lot of time. It's a lot of skill, but
£5,000.
no, nowhere near.
1,000.
No, like £15,000
Jeez.
for a coffee table.
Wow. See, I
Cost of living bullshit.
watched.
It's it's a big craft, and obviously his skill and the amount of time it takes him, there's
Yeah.
a lot there. However, fucking who's paying 15 grand for a coffee table? Like, why do people have this money?
I watch things like that. I watch videos like that, and it gives me such like a bout of inspiration. And I'm like, I'm
gonna
going to do
learn,
this.
yes.
I'm going to do this. Like someone with sort of epoxy, and they made a guitar out of Lego.
Yeah, right.
So obviously it had normal strings and pickups
yeah,
and stuff,
yeah,
but
it's
built into
cool.
this Lego base. And I was just, oh my god, that's the. I'm gonna do that. And then by the end of the video, I'm not gonna do it.
I'm going to try to price it up, and you're like, so that'll cost
Yeah.
me about £4,000.
And that just
Gets ridiculous, but yeah, you
just
can
for one of the tools,
Yeah.
it's like several £1,000s. I have nowhere to keep that tool, of course.
have a workshop.
Yeah.
I'll do this in my
don't,
backyard.
you build an epoxy workshop then?
You could have an
Good
epoxy
point.
workshop, but then you
still
would
don't
need the
really- I
tools
can't
to build
visualise
that.
what it is.
It's just crazy. I'm not saying that it's not worth that amount of money. It's just wow.
people have that kind of money to
Yeah,
spend.
that's it. To just drop on a coffee table.
And if people liked and subscribed us more,
maybe
then we
we
could do
could be
it.
those stinking rich, horrible people that post TikToks on that make everyone jealous.
Yeah, and it's your fault because you haven't liked and subscribed enough.
That's it.
Why.
God, why are you holding us back?
Yeah, we
I
are
wanna
going
be
we're going to set
stinking rich.
Tablas on you because he wants his table, and the only way we can do these tables and get the money to do it is if you like and subscribe more. So, do you want to fear the wrath of Tablas?
No.
Do you want to fear the wrath of Tablas?
I
I don't want to fear the wrath of Tablas.
I heard it's going to be in the next Mummy film when Brendan Fraser returns. It's Revenge of Tablas.
He's coming back. So, did you tell us about why you hate delivery companies? Because
No, I didn't get round to it.
Oh, no.
I was
it's
gonna,
food delivery,
We
right?
started on
Food
Hermes,
delivery,
yeah.
right, yeah.
So if
Nothing.
DPD did food delivery, because
Fucking
they
spot
track
on
the
that.
driver that much that it tells you when they've sneezed or something. You know, it'll be there in exactly 33 seconds and a sneeze.
Ronald is just having a piss. He'll be with you in 7 minutes.
So my issue with delivery companies is they have that many orders going through the counter, I suppose, at the fast food vendor that will go unnamed KFC.
Fast food is a thing of the past now.
Or do we not call it fast
It's
food
not
anymore?
fast anymore.
It's not fast anymore.
It's
You just
not.
can't get it fast because of the problems I assume you're about to tell us about.
So then the delivery driver, to save fuel and time, and I agree with this plan, takes more than one order from the shop.
Yeah.
And there's like 4 addresses to go to. But that then reduces your chances of getting the correct order by 3 or by 75%. You've got a 1 in 4 chance of getting the correct order. 'Cause they don't then
and
look.
an acceptable temperature as well.
And
Oh
an
my
acceptable
God,
yeah,
temperature.
that's terrible.
Them very thick foil bags still don't actually do anything in regards to heat.
Keeping it warm.
Yeah. So, very much looking forward to my meal, which consisted of a burger and some popcorn chicken and a tango and some spicy mayo.
Other chicken restaurants.
Other chicken restaurants aren't available,
Yeah.
really.
They are.
They are.
Well, they are.
The full alphabet of chicken restaurants is
You
available.
can get AFC, BFC, CFC,
Yeah.
DFC, EFC.
That's a good point.
They're
Round here
fucking
there is.
everywhere.
Yeah.
There's a place near us called Hare Hills, and if you drive down the main strip of
I know
Hare
Hare
Hills,
Hills.
you will pretty much. I'm saying that for the benefit of the
I
listener.
forget that this isn't just general, general
Forget it's not just
conversing.
Why do you say like that,
Sam? I know Hare Hills,
Who the fuck are you talking to?
but Gary in Azerbaijan might not.
What do they call it? HFN, Hare Hills Fried Needle.
I like that.
But yeah, go down the main street of Hare Hills, and you'll see an AFC, a BFC, CFC.
Yeah,
DFC.
they're all over the place, stuff like that.
Yeah.
I think I mentioned it before, but the worst one along there is FFC, the fast fried chicken.
Oh, God.
I don't want it. I don't want my chicken fried faster than is
Fried so
necessary.
fast it's not cooked.
Yeah.
Wait.
It's just, no,
It's not even fried.
It's just a chicken.
Done. There you go.
It's just a live chicken that arrives. It's that fast. It's still clucking. So yeah, the complete wrong order received, but because it's been delivered, they've gone then. So someone else got my order.
Yeah.
But it's the second time it's happened, and you know,
Can you name the company?
KFC.
I mean, you
No.
said it multiple times. Oh, the delivery
yeah,
company.
the delivery.
It's the one that's
demon.
really originally named by having the word "deliver" contained within the full name.
Oh. Right.
Do you get what I mean?
Right, yeah.
So I've used the other one, the one that would be another word for
Great in German.
great in German.
Yeah.
The taxi company.
The taxi company that started dropping off food. But to
I
get a refund
refuse
from
to eat
I
to
re-
use
I
that
re-
one.
yeah.
I refuse to use
So-
it.
I boycotted them.
So
Yeah, same.
so I boycotted them. To evidence a miss delivery to them, you basically have to send them a DNA test.
Yeah, I know. They're
to get
ridiculous.
to
They
get
are
10
completely
quid back.
ridiculous. Their drivers constantly cancel over and over again, and your
Yeah.
food ends up cold anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? They are the worst.
They
by
don't
far.
give a fuck when you complain.
No,
either.
they literally do not
Just
give a fuck.
a generic
the thing
response that
is,
says,
Uber Eats can fuck off.
Yeah, we're really sorry that your food was colder than the North Pole, but
Yeah.
we don't intend to do anything about
No,
it.
we don't give
Sorry,
a fucking swivel.
nothing to do with us.
this is
we're
the-
not the restaurant. We're not the delivery person. Sorry.
This is the argument I had with them about cold food. And I'd ordered quite a bit, not just for me, but like 20 quid or something. And they refunded the proportion of £3 something. So I said on the messaging, well, it was 15 quid, let's say, for this specific thing that was cold. And you've refunded it £3. And they went, yeah, it's a proportion of the full amount. I went, but 100% of it was cold. And then I started going into the fact that it was chicken and that you shouldn't reheat chicken.
Apart from the drink, which inexplicably was red hot. How did you even do that?
Iced tea, my ass.
My tango was boiling. How did you do that?
So
Quite a skill.
I've decided from now on, I'm just going to not be lazy and collect food myself or make it myself.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. I think I've
Or
kind of.
grow it if you want to go
But
even
this-
further.
I'm
with the
Cutting
just-
out of the
non-wasting.
takeaway
just eat.
situation now because it's just got so bad with these delivery companies that there's no fucking quality, there's no fucking control. It's fucking wank.
Just Eat had it right. They were the first ones.
Yeah,
they were the
Just
OGs.
Eat were always good.
And it was for local takeaways so that they didn't have to hire their own.
Local takeaways for local people.
Yeah, so you didn't have to have cash when you're buying, so you could pay for it all on card. They take like a small £1.50 fee, which apparently, how they charge for card payments when it's illegal in the UK, I don't know, but they still manage it. And it was for local takeaways. And then when you got Asda getting involved or McDonald's and everyone else, it went to shit again.
Yeah,
But that's it. If you
all
visit the
gone to shit
restaurants
now.
now, it's shit as well because they take so much longer because they're
of
dealing
all the delivery
Yeah,
stuff.
the-
Yeah,
I think it
Uber
still
Eats
could
and
be
the
called
delivery.
fast food, though.
I don't think it is. McDonald's, KFC, and all of that
You
are
go
basically
for a
just burning
three-course.
themselves
You
down.
go for a three-course meal, and you go to McDonald's. McDonald's going to be the faster of the two.
No, Greg's is going to be the faster of all of
That's
them.
fast food, though.
Greg's is.
a
but
fast food
nah,
bakery.
I don't
I-
think McDonald's and that. It's just really not.
I went out
know
for-
it's faster than a restaurant.
I went to a restaurant yesterday and I got my food much quicker than I would have got in a McDonald's.
Oh, really?
Like, yeah, they were on it. It
He
was
had
great
to have
restaurant.
a point, didn't it? Much quicker than a McDonald's.
Yeah, honestly,
What did you
compared to
order?
recent McDonald's, it's only a pizza and chips. But
You're saying a pizza, because I'm quite impressed by that a pizza that would only be cooked once you've ordered it,
Yeah.
and chips was quicker than a
The
McDonald's.
thing is,
banging
though,
as well.
with the McDonald's, it doesn't take long to cook it. It is fast food in that respect. It's the waiting and the waiting for your order to come in,
Exactly.
and the
Oh,
waiting
you see,
for everything
I
else.
only
And
go to-
that's
I only
where
do
the
drive-through,
problem
mate.
is.
No, I'm talking drive-through.
Drive-through pizza.
No.
Oh, yes.
That'd be good.
When you go into the restaurant or if you're driving through, it's the whole process
so
has just
slow
been
now.
elongated
Yeah.
because there's so many people
know-
going in to pick up Deliveroo and
Speaking
Uber
of
Eats.
drive-throughs, I'm going to go off on a tangent here, so brace yourselves.
So not speaking of drive-throughs.
I was no, but
Speaking of drive-throughs, I was on this bicycle.
no, so America have.
Speaking of drive-throughs,
America
I
have-
saw this owl.
Speaking of drive-throughs, there's a tsunami there. They have a drive-through for everything. The last time I was there, I saw a drive-through bank, and I was
Is that
like,
just for robbers?
"It's the quick
Speed up the process. We don't want to go through the main door.
We
don't
you
want-
don't damage anyone inside.
don't
Yeah,
want them
everybody
with
has
a
to lie down and put their
Robbery
hands on their head.
window.
Yeah.
Rob here,
Little neon
please.
sign.
Hiya, Teddy.
Stop
You're
here.
here again. Where you go?
Go around to the robbery window.
But
We'll be with you in just a moment.
Drive-through pharmacies. They can throw.
Unfortunately, Uber robbers have taken up too much. of
Uber
our time.
Getaway.
Yeah, Uber Getaway.
Uber
Oh
Getaway.
no, that's a company I can get behind.
Right then, and welcome to the middle of the show. It's the one you all know and you all love. It's Sammy's
Wait,
super
wait,
secret sexy.
Wait. Just let me press
you-
that button again.
can you get
just give me the button.
Benson.
Let me press the button.
Benson.
It's for scientific
Stop.
reasons. Let me press it.
Can you just let me do my section, please? It's Sammy's super sexy Benson. Can you just get off the buttons, Benson?
That one, press that
It's
one.
written into the contract that only I can press the buttons.
Fuck your contract.
No,
It was written on
stop
toilet
pressing-
paper with poo
What
on
even
it.
is that sound effect? I didn't even know that was on the soundboard. Where have you? Stop it! Stop pressing. Was that glass smashing? What the fuck? Is that chicken? Stop pressing the fucking buttons. But Adam, can you restrain him? Don't press that one. If
I'm pressing it.
No, if
I'm
you
gonna press
press
it.
that, no, Benson. You know
It's
what?
happening in
you
3,
know
2,
what happens if
1.
you press that button.
It's the Benson Show, it's the Benson Show. Come on everybody, it's the Benson Show. He's a real nice guy and we thought you should know. Hope you're sitting comfortably cause here we go.
I'm not having this shit. You're not stealing my segment with the Benson Show. I'm not having it. I'm not having it.
What's happening?
Welcome to another episode of The Benson
No.
Show, the
No.
#1 comedy
Fuck off.
and information inputting podcast of the world.
You're a segment thief.
Sorry.
You're a segment thief,
You're a
you
guest,
heard.
You're a guest on my show today.
I'm not playing along with this at all.
Silence.
No, I'm not playing along. I'll fucking get tablets on you, you bastard.
Tablets, that's from your podcast, your shitty little podcast. This is The Benson Show, where we have proper
I
jokes.
don't want to be part of this. I'm not comfortable with it.
You've really upset him.
You've taken my segment and you've besmirched it with your horrible
Benson
theme.
showed all over.
Yeah,
it.
your segment doesn't have a theme, my friend. The Benson Show does because it's high quality, high invested.
I invested.
Sure. Well invested.
Don't want to be part of this.
So what I've done this week, what do you think I've done this week?
You've taken my segment and shat all over it, is what you've done.
You've taken Sam's seedy segment and Bensoned it.
Sexy segment.
I was getting a bit bored of your segments being too silly. So I've gone for a serious segment.
Oh, and he's bringing the highbrow, is he?
He's
I'm bringing the highbrow.
The highbrow.
The highest of brows, my
high
friend.
monobrow.
So I'm actually going to operate.
I'm not playing.
You are playing.
I'm not playing. You're not operating anything. He's pressed my button. He's literally pushed my buttons.
He's pushed all your
He's
buttons.
pushed
hasn't
all
he?
of my buttons.
He's pushed so many of those buttons.
He found sound effects I didn't even know existed on
How
the
has he done
soundboard.
that?
And I
There's
don't
only
know.
a limited number of buttons.
And I
There was
don't-
more sound effects than there are buttons.
I thought we'd burnt the Benson Show theme as well.
Yeah, I thought we did. I thought we buried that.
I thought that was gone long
I remade
ago.
it. I remade it better.
With my voice. How did you do that?
I did it in
You
your sleep.
sneaky bastard.
I did it in your sleep.
You made me sing in my sleep.
Yeah, with all that
specific
emphasis.
lyrics for the Benson
I asked
Show
for a
theme.
favour from Tablas.
I mean,
How did the god of tables
He's gotta be-
why did
make
he
you a
help?
theme
Because
song?
the
Why did he speak to the god of theme
yeah,
songs?
where's Themius when all this was going on?
Themius, Tablas' younger brother, was busy, but
I was
Tablas.
going to say Randy Newman, but
Can't say
Oh,
that.
it's the Benson Show where he steals Sammy's segment and he talks about things and he's Benson and he's really nice, but he's fucking best and he steals my segment. I hate him. That was Randy Newman there. Thanks, Randy. Cheers, Randy. Thanks for agreeing with
Thanks,
me.
Randy, for coming on to the Benson Show.
Yeah. No, he didn't. No, that was on Killer Rabbit. We came out of this fucking charade, whatever this is.
briefly into Killer Rabbit, where
Yeah.
Randy Newman was waiting for us.
You just wait there, Randy. We'll be back soon.
He
you're-
was
but
he was
you're-
going to be the guest on Sammy's segment then, and now you've
But
ruined
you're in the
it.
Benson studio.
Randy,
You're not
Randy-
even in the Killer Rabbit studio.
Randy, it's fine. We'll be back in a second. We'll be out of this nonsense
Okay.
very soon. Adam and I are just trying to escape from.
You can't escape.
The Benson
There is
Show
no escape.
clutches.
Yeah, we know there's no escape.
There is no escape.
We are wrapped up.
So I've got a bit of a competition for you both.
A competition.
Is the prize to get out of the fucking Benson Show?
I tell you what, if you win, you can get out of the Benson Show.
Right. Okay.
But only one of you can win.
Now he's speaking my language.
So
So
one of
one
you-
person has to live.
one of
in
you
the
will
Benson
remain in here.
Show.
Oh, I don't want to live in the Benson Show.
I'm winning this.
No,
You
I don't
can
want to
live
play.
here.
I don't want to play this.
It's all pink and yellow polka dotty.
There's
Mr. Blobby.
there's too much riding on this.
So,
I'm feeling uncomfortable and greasy in the Benson Show.
will
at the
you
moment.
stop talking on my show so much?
I don't want to be in the show. I'm
So-
trying to get out of the show. I want you to expunge me, expel me from your show.
So,
I want to go back
Bensonites.
to our show.
I call
Gonna
my
get
I
kicked
call my
out.
listeners Bensonites. So Bensonites, on our sister show, my sister show, Killer Rabbit, the lesser of the two shows, we sometimes refer to headlines as
I'm not playing.
As I'm not playing. I'm not playing.
we sometimes refer to headlines as head titles.
So he's stealing our bits now.
He's
I know
taking all of
technically
the
you did
bits.
you did
That was
come up
my
with
bit.
that.
I own that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you said it
trade
within
that.
the realms
That's
of
like- that's
Killer
like-
Rabbit. So Killer Rabbit production zones.
It's like when Paul McCartney plays Beatles songs at his gigs. He's allowed to do it
Can
because
we ask Headlinius who owns that particular bit?
it's
What
actually
about-
Harold Linus. So this is actually Sir Head Title of Nonsense. This is what the quiz is called.
Sir head title of nonce.
Sir Head Title of Nonsense.
Okay, not nonsense.
Not nonsense. Now, you may have heard of similar quizzes in the past where instead of using a title from a film, for example, it's a different description of the film to try and guess it. We'll call it something
Sorry,
like
what?
I'm
So
trying
instead
to.
of using the title of a film, you'd describe it
Yeah, but this isn't. I don't know where I'm
in
going
like
with
a
that.
really awkward way.
Do you know
I
like
don't know.
Thesaurus Chorus?
No, never heard of it.
So Thesaurus Chorus is a game where you get the lyrics to a song and you put it through a thesaurus and it changes the words. It's kind of like that, but what I've done is I've written what I would write as the head title for great major historical events.
Okay, so you've rewritten.
I've
the
gone
head
in.
titles.
I'm the editor of the newspaper.
You've clickbaitified Pompeii.
Exactly. Yeah.
right into the modern world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've wrote a head title.
This huge rock with an opening in the top, you won't believe what happened next.
Click here to find it. So I'm going to read out my head title, and then you will shout out what you believe the answer to be. It'll be a major historical event.
Better be
not
racist.
just a historic. We've talked about historical
like that
events.
time when somebody hijacked my segment.
Don't
Like
mention
that.
the war.
Like that. Yeah.
So exactly
That
like
was a
that.
major historical
If
event.
you don't shut up about it, though, you will be kept in the Benson show. Me
No.
and Adam will go
No,
back.
I'm not.
So that's the punishment. You get to stay here.
I don't want to stay here.
gonna
I
have
don't
to
like
live
it
here,
here. I don't like it
I'm
here.
getting out.
There's custard on the walls.
Yeah,
What's
no.
that even
Oh,
about?
it's not custard.
Oh.
Oh, wait, we're not meant to tell him about. My producer said we're not meant to tell you. It's custard. Yeah,
And what's
you're
that thing in the corner? It looks like
right.
a
Ignore it. If you don't look at it, it won't look at you.
looks like a half
But it
sheep,
keeps
half
moving.
octopus. Kind of.
It is. It's a Shoctopus.
Is it a shocking?
Have you never seen a Shoctopus before? You look quite shocked to say it.
A woolly octopus that lives on land.
Oh, it lives in both. It can do both.
Oh my god! Just imagine that wool in the water.
It's really
just
confusing.
weighing it down.
I don't like being in Benson's podcast. I don't
It's
like
like being in his head, but
Yeah.
someone's paid for all of this.
the sky is made of gooseberries or something. And
Gooseberries.
What even is this place? It's horrible.
It's like you're
What's
on an
that
acid.
smell? What would you liken that to?
Like
Lavender.
No,
like
it
a-
couldn't be any further from lavender.
No,
that
no, lavender
smell.
in this world
like
smells
an old fish pie in a baby's diaper.
Is that what it is? Did we put the wrong air freshener in again? Sorry, how embarrassing. I will make sure that next time it's the standard elephant vomit flavour. Right, anyway.
Flavor.
Oh, he drinks air fresheners in this podcast world.
They're not for freshening the air; they're for drinking.
Freshening your
Look,
esophagus.
There's no rules here, okay? Well, there is rules. The rules are what I've just read out for this.
Okay,
yeah.
so we're playing a game.
So I'm going to play this game. So I'm going to read out the first head title, and then you're going to say what you think it is.
Suppose we best get on with it. On with it!
The first head title, then, what major world event am I describing here? People are miserable on a large scale.
The Great Depression.
Is the Great Depression?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ding!
That was easy.
1
then.
point for Sam. You're one step closer to
That
escaping.
wasn't me. That was Shoctopus.
Sorry, Shoctopus. 1 point to Shoctopus. Sam's got no points.
That's confusing me. I should really. Okay.
He's got a really similar voice to me, Shoctopus.
You two keep an eye on the scores.
Yeah.
Or you three, Shoctopus involved, included. And then just tell me at the end who's won. Okay? If one time wasn't enough, the world's at it again.
World War II.
World War II.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, absolutely right, yeah.
Ding. Shoctopus has got 2.
I know.
Shoctopus has got 2. Sam, you really need to up your game here. Adam, if you want to
All right,
start, if you want to
Shoctopus
join in at any point, just feel
I'm
free.
just enjoying this weird world we're living in.
Yeah, are you enjoying it now? Are you getting, are
I'm
you
just
acclimatizing?
I'm leaning
It's
into
not a
it.
dangerous place, Sam. You're just being pessimistic.
Well, I've told you, I've got on board with the Shoctopus, okay?
The lava tickles you. It doesn't burn you, like in the real world.
Tickle lava.
Tickle lava.
told you.
Tickle lava.
Oh yeah, okay. I like the tickle.
It's quite confusing because some of the things that you think would be nice are actually really unhealthy for you, bad for you.
All right, okay. So what's the deal with this apple?
Do you like apples in the real world?
Oh my god, it's made my face go numb. What's in the apple?
I don't know, but you look like you're having a stroke.
Oh, it's a stroke apple.
It's a stroke. With a stroke of a good apple
A stroke apple a day.
makes
Keeps
the
the doctor
shock-
here.
keeps the Shoctopus away.
Keeps the doctor in pay.
Okay, I'm gonna carry on.
Okay, yeah.
Are you feeling? Them ones aren't ripe yet, so they only last for like 5 seconds.
Right, okay, yeah, I feel better now.
Excellent. Okay, number 3 then. Studies show cigars are not the biggest threat to health in Cuba.
Cuban Missile Crisis.
Oh,
Shoctopus again.
Shoctopus again. So it's currently 3 to the Shoctopus, 0 to you two.
us. Shoctopus is
I'm
getting
gonna
out.
when I go back to
Stay.
doing the
And
other.
he's really good at imitating both of us,
I know,
apparently. I
he's
didn't
good.
realise he could do your voice as well.
And 2 voices at the same time.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Impressive stuff, Shocked. Well, he is half sheep, half octopus, and
Maybe
has,
one-
has a
one
sheep's
saying
mouth
one.
and an octopus mouth at the same time.
That's
And
how he
with
does it.
wool
That's
and, with
exactly
wool and
how it-
slime in it.
Slimy wool. Oh. Oh, this is really upsetting me. This medal is.
There's inked everywhere now.
Oh, now there's ink involved. No wonder he's half white and half black.
He's inking.
Michael Jackson of the animal world.
Don't listen to them.
Right, anyway.
Next one.
Yeah.
My
money's on Shoctopus.
What I was going to say is I'm really going to struggle to end our episode once I have to leave you here, as is the contract.
This is going to be 2
It's me and
people.
Shoctopus.
Yeah, just you and Shoctopus. What a shame.
Oh, that'll be an interesting episode. I don't know how we'll do in the real world. It's not been out there yet. Okay, head title 4. What am I describing? A race really out of this world has begun.
The space race.
No! Shoctopus again.
Fucking Shoctopus keep peeing.
And you know what,
himself.
Shoctopus?
Does Shoctopus get out of this world?
Shoctopus,
You go back into the
that's what I'm
normal
saying.
world.
I'm going to have to bring him into the real world, but I don't know if I want to.
Is the real world ready for a Shoctopus?
I mean, I got used to him pretty quickly, so maybe he is.
Yeah, but the real world.
Yeah, I suppose. He'd probably get bullied on social media, won't he?
That's it. People
'Cause he's
say
a
he's
bit
different.
different.
Or the opposite of that, because he gets bullied, then gets a massive following.
Oh, yeah.
That's true.
Huge Shoctopus, huge on TikTok.
That's it.
2024, look out.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of his
Leave
TikTok
Shoctopus
handle.
alone.
What would you call him?
At
Shoctopus.
Shoctopus. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to say it's not really a comment. It's not been used yet, has it? Okay.
What unique name could we call this Shoctopus on TikTok? What is a name that nobody else would have? I wonder what this Shoctopus
No,
would be
Shoctopus
called.
is too common. It's camouflaging now into the sea.
What's the sea here?
Why is the sea just here?
The studios-
Why is all of the sea just in that small area?
And why wasn't it here before the tides come in? Right, sorry. I understand now. I understand. Oh, I'm getting fucking.
His diet's quite interesting.
Ew, what is in the water?
What does he eat?
Well, seaweed's the closest thing to a sea-based plant and grass. So just seaweed and people under the height of,
And people. Oh.
and people under the height of 5'8". Okay, next head title.
Okay.
Man proves living in filth is beneficial.
Man proves living in filth is beneficial.
Even the Shoctopus is shocked by this one. They're not all going to be easy. Ish.
I've forgotten what was it? Man living in
Man,
filth.
man proves that living in filth is beneficial.
Is it King Arthur,
It is not.
the Knights of the Round Table?
Nope.
Living in filth is beneficial.
Let's see what I've done here. Shocky with
How
Scunton.
old is this? Really, really old, or quite?
I wouldn't say it was that compared to history.
Is
in
there
general.
any form of clues that can
I'm
be
talking human history.
Human history?
Yeah, it's not
yeah,
shock-
man.
it's
It
not
says- it starts off
Shoctopian
with
history,
man,
is it?
and
No, I mean, is in terms of human history, is this like a long time ago?
What
or
would
is
you-
this
what would you-
recent?
what would you
Is
call
this-
recent?
Is this after the Industrial Revolution?
during probably around that time.
So this is modern medicine, or viral studies?
Black Plague,
bacteria?
Black Death.
Could
Plague.
be modern medicine.
Plague, Black Death.
What's a modern medicine?
Discovery of
Penicillin.
penicillin.
Ah, Shoctopus again. Well done.
fucking hell,
He isn't even from this world. But yeah, so obviously Fleming discovered penicillin in the filth.
In the film, in the mold.
Head title 6. Dude be dreaming.
Dude be dreaming.
Dude be dreaming.
Martin Luther King.
It is correct.
Oh, yeah.
6-0
Fucking
to
hell, Shoctopus.
Shoctopus.
He knows his Shoctopian history, doesn't
Yeah.
he?
Shoctopian. Shoctopian.
Shoctopian.
No, Shoctopian. You're mispronouncing it.
Oh,
You're,
sorry.
You're emphasising the op too much. It's up. There's an E after the P. Anyway, head title 7. Boring becomes the next big European trend.
Oh, fracking. Oh, the
Channel tunnel.
Channel tunnel.
Oh, Shoctopus again. Yes, the digging, or opening, I'll accepted, of the channel tunnel using the boring drill.
The 2 bar drills.
The two, well, yeah, there was. Yeah. You don't really unpluralize drill. You, no, do you? Drills. Yeah. No, you do, don't you? Drill. Yeah.
What? I
know.
don't understand what's happening.
I don't know where I
Saying
got.
you don't
You don't
pluralise
pluralise drill.
Yeah.
You do. You do. You don't.
And when you've got more than one drill, you
I
have
seven,
drill.
I have 7 drill.
7 drill.
We need 14 drill for this.
I don't know why I thought that then. I don't know where that came from.
It's not sheep.
Because it was boring that you were on about, weren't you?
But
But it would still be bars.
oh, I'm so confused.
Boring machines.
The whole point of going to the Benson show is that I don't get confused. I'm
You're getting confused in your own
I'm
world.
meant to have control. The Shoctopus is exploding. It's all
No!
falling
Oh,
apart.
God. Oh, I'm covered in ink and wall and slime and legs.
See. Head title number 8. An empire has risen.
The Roman Empire.
No.
Star Wars.
No.
An empire has risen.
An empire has risen.
Greece.
Greece.
lightning.
Empire. Oh, Empire.
Shoctopus. Oh, Shoctopus. An empire
Has risen.
An empire has risen.
Roman Empire.
No, you said that.
I'll say
The
it again.
the start of cinema.
No.
Oh, okay. Empire Cinemas. That's what I thought.
Oh, yeah, but no.
Don't know.
An empire.
An empire.
So not
has
like
risen.
what? I don't know. Not industrial revolution.
You seem to be stuck on the Industrial Revolution.
I am stuck there.
I
The
would-
American Civil War.
No.
Signing of the Declaration.
No.
No. The exploding of the Shoctopus.
Maybe. So, think about, just break it down into its 4 words.
An empire has risen.
So, risen would mean sometimes going in which direction?
Up.
Up. And if something was going up, an object, and rising, what would be happening?
Spaceship. Shuttle.
Something
No.
about the launch
Apollo.
of the International Space Station.
No space stuff.
No space stuff.
No space stuff.
No space stuff.
No space
The
stuff.
Ice Age.
Not on this show, my friend. It's more recent than the Ice Age. And then think about the first part, an empire. So what empire has gone upwards in the past
Apple.
2 centuries?
The British Empire.
God, it's really confused you, this one, hasn't it?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
You take out the meaning of empire, think of it in a different context. The word, think of, but not as like Roman Empire or Apple somehow. But
Shoctopian Empire?
What kind of empire are you talking about?
think of another empire in the world.
I don't know many empires.
Empire.
I'm empirically challenged.
More clues. More clues.
So risen. So the
God,
object getting
Jesus,
up,
Jeebus.
You could say
Jeebus,
that as
Jeebus.
it got taller and taller,
Pyramids.
it was being built.
Pyramids.
No,
It's not pyramids.
more recent than pyramids.
Eiffel
Empire
Tower.
State Building.
Empire State Building.
God.
The building of the Empire State Building at the time, the tallest.
The building
tower.
of the Empire State Building.
Yeah, because it's
Building.
risen. It's
Building.
risen.
It has.
Get
has
it?
been
Yeah,
erected.
I get it. I get it.
Interesting fact. Would you like to know?
No, carry on.
Oh, okay. Well, luckily it's the Benson show, so I'm going to share it anyway. A plane, a military plane, once flew into the side of the Empire State Building due to low fog, and there was a lady operator of the lift inside, and she fell 72 stories and still holds the Guinness World Record. The Guinness World Record for longest free fall in a lift and surviving.
She survived.
She survived, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's where the whole myth
People pay to go on rides like that.
they do, but they're normally safe
yeah,
and
I
designed.
imagine that was the scariest
Unless
thing
you're
ever.
in, unless you're,
to kill you.
unless you're in the Benson show, profits have never been lower. And then I'm going to give you the final one.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we can stop this madness and,
And let
possibly
possibly out.
return to normal life.
Please let us
No,
out.
surely not.
So the last head title: France gets the D.
D-Day. Normandy.
Normandy
beaches.
landings.
Normandy, yeah.
France got the D.
Who's getting these right now? Because Shoctopus exploded about 3 questions ago.
We have not counted this. I think we should just be let go anyway for
I tell you what.
being part of the quiz.
I'll tell you
I
what.
think we both win for fucking staying here
Yeah,
and not
that's
and
it.
existing within Benson's world.
You do. That is the gift, because you can now tell people. You both get a badge to say well done for
Oh, it's a very
visiting
nice
the Benson
badge,
show.
actually.
I'd like to thank my listeners, the Bensonites.
What's it
for-
made out of?
Why has it got a rusty pin on the back of it?
Yeah.
Just in case you stab yourself with it, it gives you tetanus. Tetanus, that's the right one.
Benson tennis.
Benson.
Bensonus.
Bensonus Maximus!
God of Bensons. Anyway,
Is that the end of it?
I think, yeah. That's,
Oh, okay. That had
Well,
a bit of a
yay,
damn
everyone's
squib at
won.
the end.
Oh, thank you.
At the end, it was very good.
I can't wait for your next shitty segment, because I'm going to call it more than
It
a
all
damp
over.
squid. That's for sure.
Damn
That's
squid.
Shoctopus, isn't it? Covered in his own excrement.
Okay, so thanks, listeners, for listening to The Benson Show. We hope you thoroughly enjoyed it.
Can we leave now?
Okay, we
How
can
do we
leave.
get back to the normal podcast world?
Just like this.
How? What is my face is turning inside
Snap the
us out of this mess? Can we have some normality, please?
I will return us back to the world of normalness.
Oh, I've got such a headache from the
Normalness.
Benson
Normalness.
world. Do I look normal?
It's just jet-
am I
it's
back
just
to
jet
no-
lag.
am I
It's just
back to
jet lag.
normal?
You've got 2 legs, 2 arms, a face. Everything is
Penis.
as it should be.
I had the weirdest dream about a Shoctopus or something. Strange.
It was there, man. Clyde. What was his name? What was the
Clyde,
Shoctopus?
that's a cool name for a shot. I like that.
The next one's going to be called Clyde, isn't it?
Better than fucking Sean.
Sean the Shoctopus.
Oh, yeah, because Mr. Imagination over here.
I would have called it Adam. You know, just putting it out there.
I'm looking for my story anyway. Right. So back to what we're meant to do on this podcast.
Tell the fucking story.
Is it a normal story from a normal world with normal people?
In a way.
Maybe not normal people.
I don't think they're normal people.
Yeah.
It is this world, but is that a normal world? And actually, I've got 2 stories here.
Two stories?
2 whole stories.
Rolled into
They're
one.
quite short, but I found they're very similar, which is why I thought I'll bring them into the same
Oh, you're
section.
interweaving
I'm
2 narratives.
Weaving. No, well, yeah, in a way. I'm just going to tell you one, and then the other one. There's going to be no weaving.
All right, okay.
There's going to be an obvious link.
Okay.
But anyway, so my first story is this is about a bride to be. Okay,
You like your little wedding stories, you do.
I seem to have come across them at the moment.
Come across the brides. Yeah.
All the stories.
That's
and at the end, that becomes a story in itself.
that's the goal.
When you jizzed on the wife. Jizz on the wife.
Why was Borat? Just a little wife.
Why wouldn't it be Borat? Why wouldn't you do a Borat voice if you jizzed on a bride?
Why
Answer
wouldn't
me
you?
that.
I suppose it brings a whole new meaning to white wedding.
Yes, it is. And pearl necklace.
No, it's the same meaning. You just scratch your nose, don't worry.
I'm just waiting until you two have finished. That's
All right.
We finished.
I need silence before I story.
I'm just waiting for you to carry on, you know. I know what you're like for distracting me through this, so I just let it go, you
by
know.
the looks of it, it was your nose distracting you for the itchiness, not me.
Anyway, right.
I have now. It's,
You
it's,
set everyone
it's
off.
spread.
And you've made me think about it more. Anyway,
Manifested itchy
So-
nose on everyone.
this story is about bride-to-be.
Yes.
Brighton.
Okay,
Beach.
so bride-to-be, she's very excited. She's got a nice new engagement ring.
Yeah.
A new one.
A new one. Well, yeah, obviously.
In addition to the existing engagement ring.
No, she's become a bride-to-be, so she's got an engagement ring.
On it. Got it.
Yeah. I mean, it should be new, shouldn't it? To
She
her.
got a rock on that finger.
She got a rock on that finger.
It's
so
crystal
obviously,
Check out my rock, girlfriend.
that's what Sam did the other week when
Yeah.
he got one.
Yeah. That's why I said. That's why I said.
I've seen him do that loads of times. So yeah. So obviously this event, big thing for this person, a big thing for anyone really. You know,
That's
getting
weddings.
engaged, coming up to a wedding, that sort
Silly
of thing.
things,
So obviously it's
weddings.
something that was very much on her mind.
I think that would be fair to assume.
Yes, and as that was heavily on her mind, she had a dream one night. She had this horrible dream.
Oh, no.
Shocktopus.
Horrible dream in which apparently there was some robbers, and there was a train, and she was there with her fiancé.
The Great Train Robbery.
This is it, and these robbers were after them on this train apparently. So her and her
Well, they're not
fiancé.
robbers. If they're after somebody, they're not.
They're on a
robbers.
train. Well, they're trying to rob them.
Oh, okay. I'd say if somebody was after someone, they'd be like professional kidnappers.
I don't think they're going to kidnap them. They were trying to rob them.
Criminals. Should we just say the criminals?
Well, no, the robbers.
This is
They're
a
trying to
dream.
rob
This
them.
is a dream, though, right?
This is
Okay.
a dream.
Let's not get
So
caught up
she's
too
having-
much in the semantics.
It's like, they're not robbers.
Yeah.
But a robber robs things.
This dream's
That's
not.
what they're trying to do.
This
rob them.
dream's not
But they're not after
realistic.
them. They're after their items and wares.
Oh, yeah, well, in the dream, they're after... But they're robbing people on the
Okay,
train, so
okay.
they're running away. Okay, in the dream,
Run away.
her and the boyfriend are running away, and her boyfriend tells her to take her engagement ring off. So she takes it off and she swallows it. She wakes from the dream.
Shit's out.
What's
no.
missing from her finger?
Oh, no.
Her engagement ring. So they end up in the hospital, obviously, to get some x-rays. And yes, she has fucking swallowed it as
Eaten it
part
down.
of the dream. And she had to get it cut out. They said, let's not leave it to natural.
Natural progression.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think it'd go very well. But yeah, so she,
How big
in
was
her
the
dream,
fucking rock?
I don't know, but she's fucking just swallowed it, not thinking at all, obviously asleep, and she swallowed her wedding ring.
It's weird.
Well, her
It
engagement
is weird
ring.
though. When you're having a dream and you wake up.
Yeah, things that are actually happening around you come into
You're
your
not.
dream. A
Yeah.
bit.
You're not fully awake. You're not asleep. So doing something like that, I completely can see. It's like when someone shouts your name trying to wake you up and you hear it in your dream, but it feels like
And it
a
can't-
long
you-
time has passed. For
Yeah,
really.
you
Someone knocking
weave
on
it
the door.
into your dream as well, don't you? Yeah.
Or the worst is
knocking.
when your alarm comes into your dream and then doesn't wake you up
Yeah.
because it's
and it just becomes
part
part
of
of it.
dream
You're
world,
just
yeah.
raving out
Yeah.
to your alarm in your dream.
oh yeah,
You're late as fuck. Having the best time. Yeah, well, I mean, this is it, isn't it? Because these weird things happen, but obviously, I've never done anything to that extent. Obviously, you have that weird feeling when you're falling out of bed or something like that, and then
Oh, that's
all of
horrible.
a
That's
sudden
at
you
the
wake
start
up
of the
and
night,
you
like,
drop
yeah.
onto the floor, or odd things like we've said, sounds and stuff coming in. But I've never actually
Had a
swallowed an
physical-
object. People sleepwalking that a lot, though. There is some
somnambulism is pretty scary,
Yeah.
isn't it? The things that people, the lengths that people can go to. As
What
well.
did you call it? What?
things. Benson's like, why don't you just call it sleepwalking?
Is that
Somnambulism.
Is that not sleepwalking?
Yeah, somnambulation.
Right. So why weren't you
Somnambulism.
happy with just the term sleepwalking, the general, well-known word for it?
It's a good word, isn't it?
Somnambulism.
He's such a nerd.
It is a good word. Come on,
It is a nice word.
it's a good word.
I bet you
But yeah,
dream about
haven't-
reading dictionaries, you nerd.
Sam dreams
It's,
about
it's annoyed.
inventing
It's,
a new
it's
word.
annoyed me as that though.
Haven't
It's really annoyed me
Somnambul- Why?
because we were talking. The conversation was going. Some aneurysm you're gonna have.
It sounds like you're gonna fucking have it. You've had one. Of the fact that I use the correct word.
Sleepwalking is also the correct word.
breathing. It's like-
Sleepwalking is not the correct word, it's the correct term.
I might have
Yeah,
to.
exactly.
I might have to move over there. Adam, I think he's going to attack me
I think he
in
is
my
going to
sleep.
attack you. Turn left.
But yeah, haven't people killed people? And
Well,
then
whilst
tried
some
to-
aneurysm.
Yeah, well, there's somnambulizing.
People have tried getting away with it by
Well, there's
sleepwalking.
people. There's
In America, they've actually said that if you can't use that as a defense now, basically, sleepwalking, even if you're medically signed off to be a sleepwalker.
I have a certificate from my doctor that says I can sleepwalk.
Yeah, if you do it, then you got to be like in a cage or something. If you got
Well,
like one of
there's,
those crazy sleepwalkers that go and
There's media channels where people will have cameras around the house and they film
Yeah, yeah,
themselves
yeah.
sleepwalking. And there's a woman who does it all the time, and
Yeah.
she is fucking hilarious.
I think I've seen the
and I
woman.
love her.
That's
She's
who I'm
great.
thinking about.
Where she walks her fake dog. She
I've seen
takes the lead outside, doesn't attach it to the dog, and walks off down the street.
that's so fucking dangerous.
And then walks
though.
back. Yeah, comes back a couple
No,
of
but
minutes later.
you are aware though.
Just like,
Whilst
oh,
you're
yeah, the dream that I
sleepwalking,
got
you
hit
know-
by a car and you wake up and you're all mangled.
Yeah, well,
No, you're aware of your surroundings as a sleepwalker. You know, you have your eyes are open anyway. most
Yeah,
of the
they
time.
are aware of things going on, but they are in some weird.
It's a
dream
trance.
state.
It's
Yeah.
almost like a hypnotic state.
Like a Benson show world.
That's it.
I used to sleepwalk though.
Did you?
As a,
Oh,
as a
that's
very
where
young
the
ch-
Benson show
I used to
came
wake
from.
up in the bath.
I sleep talked.
I sleep talk now.
I still say
All
the
my
odd thing.
deep dark secrets are at risk.
Oh, they all come out. Have you ever said terrible things in your sleep then?
Well, not terrible, but I was in Australia about the age of 10, I think.
This
10 or
country
11.
sucks. That's it.
We were on a road trip to this place called Noosa, and we stayed over somewhere. And there was me and a few other members of the family. And the morning after, they said I was sleep talking. And I was going on about saving the wee turtles from the blast furnace, and I had no idea what a blast furnace was.
Wow.
Oh, that's weird, isn't it?
I
bet you knew what
to my own
somnambulism
recollection
meant.
at that point, I'd never heard that word.
Blast
I didn't know what a
furnace.
blast furnace was. Never
That's
heard
crazy.
it.
You will have heard it though, but your brain won't have. See,
Registered
subconscious
it.
has
Yeah.
registered
You
it.
must have absorbed it somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's like people wake up from comas and they can speak Spanish.
I've seen that. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
that's
But-
things
But
like
only
that.
for a few
crazy.
minutes, and then they go back under, and then they can't remember it.
Yeah, some people it's completely changed them though.
Yeah.
Like, especially if they've had a head.
The brain is a crazy bastard,
Yeah, he's
isn't
a
he?
proper crazy.
Well, the fact that we
bastard,
only
yeah.
use the average person uses 15% of it or
I
something.
don't think that's true. I'm sure it's the 10% is the figure, isn't it? You
it's
only use
10%.
10% of your brain, but I don't think that's true.
Yeah,
I think you use like 90
I think it's
odd
quite
percent or
misunderstood
something.
that 10% thing.
I think you actually use loads.
But a lot of
There's
it's just
lots that we don't
subconscious,
Yeah, there's a lot of it we don't understand.
It's
so
like
I think-
it's like all your organs and shit just getting on with it. You aren't aware that you're telling your organs to do that.
Yeah, that's true. You're
Oh,
not
that'd be
aware that
horrible
your
if you're-
brain
Imagine
is
that
telling
you're in a
you to
conversation,
breathe and stuff like
heartbeat. Left arm up, right arm.
like when you become aware of your own breathing, and then you
that. And then you're like, oh my god, have I
yeah,
always had
yeah.
to think to breathe?
yeah, what do I do now? I've got to
Wait,
keep doing
I
it. Got to
breathe
keep
out.
doing it.
What's the
I mean,
next
when
step?
that happens,
Yeah,
What's the next step?
weird.
Yeah, weirdness. Anyway, back to the story.
Oh, sorry, I thought that was...
Well, no, that was it. But then there's another story. So
Part
obviously
B.
we've had Miss Evans, who swallowed her own engagement ring, which brings us on to a Mark DeCara, 62-year-old man from Lake Barrington, who he was...
Lake Barrington.
Yeah, Lake
That's
Barrington.
that sounds like a cool name, doesn't it?
Well,
like an actual person's name. Welcome to the stage, Lake Barrington.
it'd be a good stage name.
I'm
wouldn't it?
Lake
Yeah.
Barrington, and I got some songs to play for you. That's how Lake Barrington sounds.
That's definitely how Lake Barrington sounds.
Yeah.
You got just with acoustic
I
guitar.
love my lady. Do-do-do-do-do-do. I'm Lake Barrington. He says that in all of his songs.
Yeah,
It's
he's got to.
it's
You've
very
got to
annoying.
say
It's a bit
it
like
at some
Jason
point.
Derulo, the original Jason
Lake
Derulo.
Barrington.
Lake Barrington, Lake Barrington, Lake Barrington. Also similar to the Scatman. Full circle.
I definitely feel like we need to create this artist now.
Lake Barrington.
If you would like to be Lake Barrington, please contact us at killerrabbitpodcast@gmail.com.
like Conway Twitty, I'm getting Conway Twitty.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
big time,
getting
yeah.
that and a bit of Johnny Cash mixed in
Yeah.
there as well. We get that. We'll just create we'll manage them,
Yeah.
and they can just be a stage
Lake
presence.
Barrington and the Blues Band.
Lake Barrington and the Swamp Sisters.
The Swamp Sisters?
Yes,
Yeah.
that'd be a right band.
I'll go
That's
watch
gone. You've gone down fucking Stevie Nicks territory there, haven't you? This is brilliant. Now we got to get it going.
AI can do like music now. Okay, let's get AI to create an album by Lake Barrington and the Swamp Sisters.
I feel like that's where I draw the line. Music needs soul.
We can do soul music.
Well, no, if it's not...
AI, soul music, Lake Barrington, do it.
AI, write music like you have a soul.
That's how you activate AI.
That's how you do it.
It becomes
AI,
self-aware.
Just act like you're an actual person.
Yeah.
You have a soul.
Stop
And
being a
that's
robot.
it. Just tell AI to become Skynet.
And then you just see all the nuclear warheads.
Come to life, AI.
It's like, oh, why did nobody ever ask me
Oh,
that
I didn't
before?
realize I could do that. Maybe it's like a vampire has to be invited to do it.
Yeah, come on, AI, just be a human. Why are you tickling my ear?
He's
Going
getting
on?
really close to you.
Hey, close.
The AI told me to...
By Lake Barrington.
So, Lake Barrington... No, the guys that called
Get
Lake
your
Barrington...
Mark
finger
DeCara.
out of my ear.
Lake Barrington.
I'm Lake Barrington.
So Mark DeCara of Lake Barrington.
No, that's just the name
Yes,
now.
that's
He
right.
lives in a person. He lives in a country singer. What a strange situation.
Well, so what's his name now? I keep wanting to say Lake Barrington.
Just call him Lake Barrington.
Mark. No, Mark. I'm calling him Mark. Mark, okay? Mark, not Lake Barrington.
Are you sure?
So Mark was dreaming. I'm going back to this. So he was having a nice dream, and he was having, well, not a nice dream at all. He was having a dream.
As we're about to find out.
Spoiler alert.
He was having a dream. So this guy's 62. So he was dreaming they had a home intruder. Somebody was in his house, and he was having to defend his home
In Lake Barrington.
in Lake Barrington. That's
It's
right.
more than one home in the country singer.
Yeah, other homes are available. So Mark DeCara of Lake Barrington, he was having this dream that there was a home intruder, and he shot them.
Oh, no.
And he shot himself in the leg with a .357 Magnum at close range. And
Lost his
woke
leg.
up with a lot of blood.
So there was
obviously
no
going on.
intruder?
There was no intruder. He was dreaming once again.
Dreaming intruder.
He's
Shoot
wo-
the intruder.
Shoot the intruder.
Shot himself
Actually
in the leg.
shot himself in the leg. So he fired the revolver, shot himself in the leg, and woke up from the dream.
See, guns are perfectly safe.
No,
They
perfectly
get,
safe. So
they get a bad rap.
He
the
rings
guns,
the
you know.
authorities, obviously, because he shot himself.
Yeah.
He's now being charged with firearms offences.
What?
Yeah, no, shooting in his fucking home.
That's the cherry on the mouldy cake.
You know
that
what
Can you
I
is.
imagine
mean?
that being in
What the
hospital,
fuck,
getting
man?
stitched, you got a slug taken out of your leg, stitched, and then the cops come in and go, "Who shot you?" Oh, I shot myself. You're under
I was
arrest.
dreaming. Yeah. Well, you're getting charged, but
Hang
I was
on, is
asleep.
Lake
I
Barrington?
shot myself.
Is Lake Barrington
Lake Barrington.
in America?
I mean,
Of course, Lake
it has to
Barrington.
be.
Yeah, but that
doesn't
seems
it?
like a reasonable
It's,
gun law.
it's Illinois. That's what I thought originally. It's Illinois, but yeah, he wasn't defending himself technically.
He was doing the
He was,
opposite.
he
You can't call shooting yourself defending yourself.
That's-
That's attacking yourself,
he
my
was-
friend.
But you're defending against yourself.
He was sleeping and thought he was defending himself, but he wasn't. So he shot himself in the leg.
So if it had have shot an intruder, he would have been fine. But because he shot him,
Potentially, it doesn't really go into that much detail.
yeah, it's sketchy, woolly.
Yeah, it's very
Bit like a
woolly, but he
Shoctopus.
is being charged, and it just says with firearms. He's facing firearms charges in Illinois because he had accidentally shot himself in the leg whilst he was asleep. Oh God! It went through the leg, lodged itself in his bedding, so it's gone straight through. So it's clean. But yeah, fucking. I didn't realize sleeping was so dangerous.
Yeah, let's not. I'm never going to sleep ever again.
I don't think I need to sleep. I mean, after I realized that Freddy Krueger wasn't real, I thought I can sleep now.
Right, that's it. That's your lot. Come to the end of another bloody episode of Killer Rabbit Podcast. Thank you very much for listening. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please come and tell us. Find us on the socials at Killer Rabbit Pod, or you can email us at killerrabbitpodcast@gmail.com. You can send us stories, suggestions, topics, conversation starters, whatever you like.
Conversation starters.
It's a menu of conversations.
Hello.
You can send us riddles.
How are you?
Can send us fan art of a
Send
Shoctopus.
us riddles. Send Sam all the riddles.
No, I
he
don't.
loves them.
Sam's a big fan of
Sam
riddles.
is a huge fan of riddles.
I
He
don't
can
like
solve
riddles.
every riddle you send him.
If I get an influx of riddles now, when I've been asking every week for nice things to be
Please.
sent in, and then they send me a
Please.
load of fucking riddles.
This is a request from myself and
This is
Benson
a party political announcement on
to
behalf
all of our
the-
fans.
the
I'm
KRP
Benson and I
party.
approve this
Email us,
message.
killerrabbitpodcast@gmail.com. Email us the riddles and put in the title for Sam.
What gets wet as it gets dry? No, what gets
Towel.
dry? I see. That's how shit I am at fucking
What
riddles.
gets
I can't-
wetter as it gets
what
dry?
gets drier as it wet? No, what gets?
What gets wetter as it dries? A towel.
A towel.
Yeah,
It's getting wet.
That's right. Yeah.
Whilst-
Fucking hate riddles. I hate them. Don't send me riddles. Stop it.
Send them all
There's
to
people
Sam.
now
And then we
on the
can-
phones. They've
I'm
turned this
you
off
know
and
I'm
they're going
clipping
on
this
there.
from the video
No, you're
footage,
not.
and I'm
Yeah.
putting
I
it
don't
online.
like riddles.
It's
Riddle,
happening.
we can ridicule you.
I don't know.
We can ridicule you.
In fact, don't even send them to the KRP because it's only Sam that reads that. Send it to me or Adam, and then we will read it out to Sam.
That's it. We can hijack his segment again and turn it into the riddle.
Why can't you get so enthused about my other messages? Like, send us stories and nice things and
say that all the
reviews.
time.
And review.
Yeah, go on iTunes. iTunes is old, isn't it? I go on Apple Podcasts if you're listening on there. Give us a nice
Yeah, do
5-star
the
review. 5.
Give us a review. Give us a review, but also send us some riddles.
Yeah.
And if you want to give us a review, also put a riddle in it, or
No!
or send an email to the email address saying if Sam solves this
To the
riddle,
email address.
I will do a review, and then Sam will sit there and solve all the riddles for reviews. I think that's a really good challenge.
I think that's a good challenge.
Hate
You
guys.
send a riddle, Sam solves it, and you give us a 5-star review. Fucking ace challenge.
Hate you guys. Hate you all.
And if this clip is also on the TikToks, stitch it up, give us a response, and we'll get Sam to fucking return.
Send us nice things, no riddles, reviews, and other nice things.
Riddles.
Please.
Riddle.
I'm ending the show. I've been Sam.
I've been Benson.
I've been Adam.
Fuck off. Bye.
Bye.
Don't forget-